Well, hello, guys. Welcome back to those returning, and welcome if you're new here. Hi, I took a little couple of days. I guess I took a little break, but I took a couple of days off to, work and you know, live my life in real time. I don't know what to say, because shit was boring. Ah, these bitches. Somebody needs to go back to Canada. Anyway, this is from Picky. From a couple hours ago, Foodie tries to flex on Shani while she really isn't either. Shani for Christ. Yeah, I don't understand. I know that Shani and Rev used to give her lots and lots of money. They had an inheritance and they would give her tons of money. And then when the money ran out, Chantel was like, "Yeah, fuck you." Like, later, bitches. Who are you? Do I know you? So we're gonna start this video off a few days ago. Dun, dun, dun.
Whatever.
Oh, I hate that shisha.
She gets on all fours for him to wipe you.
What?
I mean, I might huff and puff.
Sorry, guys. This is from like a couple of days ago when she wasn't on screen and she was like, yeah, guys, I don't want to put up my job. So, yeah, like, you're going to have to just listen to my voice or something. I think that's what it's from. Anyway.
And have a hard time if I walk too much, but I'll still go out and F and do it. I don't care.
What?
Huff and puff and sweat. I don't care.
What?
I'm not letting it prevent me from leaving the house.
Excuse me?
I'll just walk, have a seat, but I'm never going to just lay down and have some.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that the state of your body is in shambles? Whose fault is that? Raise your hands. I can't see them, but raise your hands. Whose fault is that? Is it Chantel's? Could it be Chantel Sereau, Foodie Beauty, who destroyed her body by eating copious amount of food and not exercising? Could that be it? You know, if you exercised and you eat a little less, you can like have stamina.
Someone wipe my ass for me.
What, girl? I stopped it at the wrong time because it was about. Girl, you don't wipe your ass. Like it's not been proven that you don't like wipe your hoo-ha and your ass. Like you don't do it. Like you're just like dirty like that. Oh, couldn't be me.
Many birds here.
Yeah.
In the palm tree.
Thank you, Piggy. I remember this.
You want to keep moving?
Going where?
She's mad.
Like walk for that.
I don't know if you remember this stream. I do remember it because I was like, ooh, I reacted to this. It's videos somewhere in the ethers of my videos. Salah made her walk a little bit and she was like really hot. And it was, mind you, it was early in the morning. I mean, it was summer, but it was really early in the morning, so it wasn't as hot as it could be. Plus she wears, the dress she's wearing is from Temu, and it's probably like polyester, synthetic, blah, 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 blah fabric, plus whatever she wears under that. I don't, Chantel, I know a couple of Muslims, very lovely women, they wear seasonal, like, abayas and seasonal clothes, like something more flowy. Like, I'm so confused why you just don't go and get something custom made if you have all this money, because you're banging out the YouTube videos, and I would assume you still have all that money. Because this dress you're wearing right now, like, I wouldn't wear that in the summertime. That's like kind of a winter's dress. It looks kind of synthetic, but like that stuff doesn't breathe. So she's miserable, and Salah's trying to get her to walk. Okay, well, put it
That place here and then come back to the car.
No, I don't.
I mean, I might huff and puff and have a hard time if I walk too much, but I'll still go out and F and do it. I don't care.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Oh my god, I love Piggy. Piggy, you're the best. I mean, I did react to this video, but I forgot about it because I had heard about this where she was talking shit about Shani and be like, oh, at least I can walk. Like I walk and I blah 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 blah. Like, but thank you.
يلا.
We're gonna go back to the car.
If you feel well,
I don't
keep
feel
walking.
well.
If you're not, if you feel not well, just go back to the car.
I think I feel frustrated because I feel like nobody understands my limitations. Like,
And again, I will ask the question: who put you in that situation? You fucking did. And also the way she talks to him, like, I just feel frustrated. Like she's being very dismissive towards him. I mean, she's being a whole ass bitch, not half ass, whole ass, bitch to him. But it's like at this point when she's like, I'm just feeling frustrated. Like it's obvious she's talking to chat, not to him, but kind of like shading him in that sense. And he tries. He's like, yeah, we should walk and blah blah blah. And for a fake husband, and I don't like the dude. I think he's complete trash. He did try for a fake husband who's being paid. He really tried to get her to do some sort of exercise. He bought her that treadmill. I mean, with her own money, but still, it's the thought that counts, guys. And he tried to take her downstairs to the pool, and I still don't understand why she never used the gym. I know she's humongous, but you know, I mean, maybe in conversations that we are not privy to, she was like, oh, I'd love to walk more and blah, blah, blah. Like she's just talking shit and saying, oh, I'd like to walk more. And he was like, yalla, let's go. And now that she's actually doing what she said she was going to do, she doesn't like it. I have to rewatch that video because I forgot, like, how did they end up at the beach walking?
I mean, I might huff and puff and have a hard time if I walk too much, but
Mhm.
I'll still go out and effing do it. I don't care.
I'm not well in the heat. I always try to go out, but
And again, ah, bitch. Whose fault is that? You are a white Canadian. Well, the whiteness doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sorry, didn't you know? You are a Canadian woman. A Canadian from Canada. Okay, that makes sense. You're used. Canada is colder. It doesn't get as hot as Kuwait. I was supposed to say Kuwait. Kuwait. You are not used to the heat. You have a very large body. Like, why would you go from somewhere where it's predominantly cold to somewhere that's always hot and one of the hottest places on earth? Like this whole situation is always like, I don't get it. Like, why Kuwait? There's so many other countries that you could have gotten fake married in. oh, Jesus. Okay, anyway, continue.
I just can't. Like, I'm not built that way. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
To me,
yeah.
like, for you, it's not hot, but for me, I'm like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I don't know what.
And again, whose fault is this? You ran off to Kuwait after what? Knowing Salah for 2 weeks? And you went the first time, I would have been like, oh shit, this is hot. Nah, fuck this. First of all, I wouldn't have gone. I don't respond to men in my other message box, if you know what I'm saying, because that's what this is. But she was like, I got to Kuwait. Yeah, I'm going to show them all that I can get married. I'm going to Kuwait and get married to this, like, sus human being. But yeah, let's go. I'll show him. If he tries something, I got him, you know? Yeah, this was the dumbest scam you've ever done. Anyway, continue.
To the car. It's okay.
Yeah, he was over in bullshit back then. What's crazy is this was 8 months ago? He was like over her. We're coming up to 3 years. He was over her bullshit a while ago. Like, she is not a dainty, sweetie, having all the money come in kind of girl. Like, she is not like Paris Hilton. You know, maybe in her mind she thinks she's Paris Hilton, but she's not Paris Hilton. And the problem is, she lies so much that I am convinced, allegedly, that she sold him this story. That she was like, yeah, I'm making $20K a month. You know, we could really do a lot of damage. I'll come there and this and that. And plus the filters. So he's thinking she's just like halfway decent. Okay, so she's a big girl. But I'm sure with the filters, she made herself so much smaller, you know? And then we don't have smell-o-vision, so we don't know what she smells like. So there's that. We just know what other people say about her. And plus, you can kind of tell that she doesn't smell well because she doesn't have good hygiene. There you go. So she sold him this bill of goods, and he sold her a bill of goods, and then, you know, who's zooming who. And, you know, after about, I mean, we're close to 3 years, he was probably tired of her the first month. But he was like hanging on because he was like, oh, maybe she'll start making money. If this is her new thing, like, oh, we'll make so much money as a couple. And, you know, people like newness, and they'll see that I'm married to you, and we're going to make so much money. And they probably haven't. Probably the opposite has happened. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Girl.
It's not too hot for him, though. That's why I get, like, how come it's too hot for me, then?
Because you were born in Canada, born and raised in Canada. You dingbat. Like, why isn't that, why can't you,
I know I'm heavier, but... I mean, I might huff and puff and have a hard time if I walk too much, but I'll still go out and F and do it. I don't...
Yeah, so... The video ended abruptly, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're going on to the next video on my list of things I'm gonna watch." Yeah, girl, stop it! You're so embarrassing. But that's her MO. She's stealing. A lot of people are saying that like his Salah's keyboard is gone. Why is she filming from that room? That probably used to be his room, which is kind of crazy because, like, that's the nicer room. Like, damn, girl, you gave him money and he had a better room? Like, wow. There's word on the street that he's gone. I hope she comes back to Canada. I mean, you know, there's the speculation that obviously if you pay for a month's rent, that you're going to stick it out to the end of the month. But girl, this is non-10. That's why I was like, I saw a couple videos of mukbang, her, you know, on the shisha, her laying in bed. She did like a reaction one of a movie, and I was just like, okay, all right. Nobody needs to hear my opinion. Anyway. I hope you're all well. I have a little bit of a cough, so excuse me if I coughed here and there. It's so good talking to you guys again. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment like you usually do, because I love a good comment. What do you think? Do you think he's still there? You think he's gone? People are like, oh, his keyboard's missing. I mean, she could have moved the keyboard. I don't remember if the treadmill's still there. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, and then until next time, stay sassy.